I recently bought a t-shirt from a company called the Valhalla Project. On the front of the shirt it says, "Your story matters." And on the back it reads, "I would rather hear about your battles than hear you lost the war." And the idea behind this shirt is to encourage veterans to open up about their PTSD instead of becoming one of the 22 veterans a day who choose suicide over fighting the war of mental illness. I've personally lost friends that I've served with to suicide, and the pain of their loss is real. Their story mattered. I recently started writing a book about how my own personal battles with my past and mental health came to a head. And like my friends, I was faced with the choice of fight or die. However, in the book, I focus more on what God has done in me during this battle and after the battle. And in John chapter 4, we read about an interaction between Jesus and a Samaritan woman who discovered that she had a story to share. While the conversation itself is crucial, I want to really encourage and I want you to encourage you to read it. I want to focus on the aftermath of this encounter. After leaving her water jars at the well, she ran back to the town, and we pick up in John chapter 4, verse 39. Many of the Samaritans from that town believed in him because of the woman's testimony. He told me everything I ever did. So when the Samaritans came to him, they urged him to stay with them, and he stayed for 2 days. And because of his words, many more became believers. They said to the woman, "We no longer believe just because of what you said. Now we have heard for ourselves, and we know that this man really is the Savior of the world." The wonderful part of this story is that it brought others to Christ. Our stories are meant to be shared with others. Our personal battles with pain and sin were not meant to be viewed as shame, but as battle scars to show others that we are all broken. The fact that God still sought us in our brokenness is meant to be shared. So I ask you today, what is your story?